must be a...
Welcome to All About the Hoops, the starting five, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where shooters shoot and take his cash. I'm your boy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cab. This is a college basketball and NBA best bet show where we're going to bring you guys 5 top cappers to shoot best bets right at you guys. Today's starting 5, we got LJ from H-Town. We got Wine Time Sports coming in. You know, LJ swept the board last week. Wine Time went 4-1, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, we got our guy Dutch at the point right here. I'll be the big down low. And then we got Ski Profit coming in late. Excited for Ski Profit to get here. He was going to be here last week with us, but he was hiking up a mountain. So now he's here, ready to rock.
Yeah, man. What a motherfucking starting 5. You got the point with your boy D. You got the big man with Daby Cat. You got our motherfucking 2 in Wine Time. You got the 3 in LJ. And Ski, the motherfucking Prophet coming up to hit the boards and to put the motherfucking dunk right back in. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. If you didn't know, 10:45 Eastern Time, 7:45 right out here on the fresh side is when you get all about the hoops, the starting 5. We're going to bring you 5 elite motherfucking bets each and every day. Now, you're going to get a lot more bets than that, but you'll have 5 best bets, and you'll have the cream of the props. That's right, the cream of the props parlay. We'll give you each our best prop. That'll be a parlay if you would like as well. You know, you can single bet each and every one. Last week, we had a plus 11 hundo parlay for the cream of the props. We went 3-1. Missed it by a foot. Homeboy had a foot on the 3-point line. Well, you know, we're going to move on. But last week's show, LJ went 3-0. Our guy, Wine Time, went 4-2. And me and myself, Daby Cab, we're profitable as well for a 13-5 first show on all about the hoops here with the starting 5. So the chat was live as fuck. We hit 1,000 views. We hit 150 likes. So salute to you guys. Let's keep it up. Let's go to Pub Sports Radio right now on X and retweet the motherfucking show. Hit the like button. Let's run up these numbers. Let's show them that we're going to have the best college basketball NBA show out there. And the only way we do that is by the support of the real ones, like Nasty motherfucking Nate, Mr. Trifecta in the building. Good to see you, my guy. We got Galactic High in the building. Good to see you, my man. We got Old E in the building. Good to see you, my guy. Everyone run up the likes, retweet the video. We're here until 12 Eastern time with nothing but hoops, man. Nothing but motherfucking hoops. We got a loaded college basketball card, and we have 12 motherfucking basketball games. So let's get to work. You can find our guy throughout Pub Sports Radio, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I believe, with Betting with Bouquet, breaking down college football, and also on Fridays with Betting with the Bag, breaking down the NBA. You can find him all over Who Bangin' Sports, talking with our guy, the Don of Who Bangin' Sports, DJ Big Boss, the other half of the Boss and the Sauce, our guy Big Ragu, the whole motherfucking crew, the one and only Wine Time Sports. Let's go.
Wine Time.
What up, boys? What up, boys? Daby Cab, Dutch Boy Fresh. Good to be with you guys here on a Saturday, man. We got a loaded card today in all sports, especially these hoops, man. We also got a loaded card in football too. But this show's all about the hoops, and I'm excited to break some of these games down with you, man. Last week was a hell of a start to the show. 4-2. We hit that plus 210 with Memphis, man, early on. What my guy Dutch would say, that was a beautiful thing. So shout out to you guys in the chat for being here, man. My guy Jim right there. We got Chill Will, Oldie, Nasty Nate, everyone out there, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. Let's get this cash, boys. I'm ready to get right to it with you guys.
Absolutely. And our guy cashed at 60% in college football. So he had to drop it, right? But be sure to go support our guy at Wine Time Sports. You can see all his picks. He's done clips already, talked about the games. Go to Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. Check it out. Go to Who Bangin' Sports. He's talked about every single fucking game probably 2 or 3 times. So if you need college football action, it's out there. But today, ladies and gentlemen, on this show, we're talking hoops. Let's go, Daby Cap. Where we going with? We got any 12 o'clock Eastern time games going on?
This is perfect. Yeah, we do got some 12 o'clock Eastern, but I'm going to jump to 12:30 because our guy in the chat said, "What's going on with this Memphis line?" And we started the show off last week with Memphis. Wine Time hit a +210, hit that first half. I hit the full game. I know we both missed on Haggerty, but it is what it is. We still cashed out on the game. So let me get that graphic up here really quick. Memphis.
Shout out to our guy Jose making things happen on the graphics. Daby Cap's gonna be pushing the buttons, but Jose loaded it up for us, so he got it. He got all our shit going. Shout out to the new intro. Shout out to that. MJ, Larry Bird, the whole crew. Let's get to the money, man. Last week, the first game we broke down was Memphis and Clemson, I believe. Not only did Wine Time just tell you he gave you a +210, we cashed the first half. And we cashed full game. And it was a motherfucking sweater. And when I say we, you guys did, but we're a fucking team here. And it was a beautiful thing. And we're going right back to it. Right back to the Penny Hardaway. Talk about it, Cap.
I mean, Memphis has been sweaters. That's what they've been all year. They've been playing sweaty games. But I tell you what, they keep getting placed as underdogs, right? Now, this game they opened up as a favorite coming back home right here. And it now has flipped to a dog, which gives a lot of people pause. I understand in the chat why you're saying, what's going on with the Memphis line? I hear you. But let me counter that by saying the books don't like Memphis this year. I don't know what it is. They're not a fan of them. They keep giving them a little bit low lines, in my personal opinion. And this is a Mississippi State team who is 10-1. This team is no joke. They're no joke on the boards. They're no joke on defense. They are going to be hyper aggressive. It just comes down to one thing for me, Dutch. Memphis is battle tested, and they've respected my cash all season. From day one of college basketball, I was on Memphis, and they won my bet. Now, I lost a bet on them last week, but I'm still, up 5 units betting Memphis this year already early in this college basketball season. And I'm not turning my back on them here at home.
Oh, yeah, that bullshit, that -4, huh? This wasn't on the show. This was midweek. Bullshit,
exactly.
Right?
And you saw how close it was. So, yeah, they lost, but let's be honest, they were right there, right? So I'm going back right here with Memphis. I just took Memphis on the money line here. And the line's moving all over, so just get whatever the best line on the money line you can get is. I got -110. I trust them to pull out here, even against this Mississippi State team that's, really trying to get into the rankings. And if they win this game, they will. But Memphis, again, is battle tested. They played the game against Clemson, played the game against Auburn. I mean, all season, their first game, they opened against Missouri. San Francisco's not an easy team. This team has had tough team after tough team on their schedule. And I think they're ready to play here. And I think, I've said it all year. I think Hardaway knows what's at stake. They got to win. Yeah. So Memphis Tigers right here.
They got to win. They're going to pull out. Cab is confident that they're going to pull out. I hope they run away with it. I don't know how confident I am that they're going to pull out at this age, but hopefully they run away with it. Matty Ice in the building. Good to see you, my man. 27.5. Talk about put your balls on the table. -27.5. Arizona versus CMU. This line should be 34.5 at least. I think Arizona could win by 40. Shout out to Matty Ice. Big part of Plus Sports Radio, and we appreciate you sliding through, giving us your knowledge. Wine Time Sports. Daby Cap pretty confident here in Memphis. Are we riding with them, my guy?
Yeah, this is going to be a good match to start off the day, man. I've been thinking about maybe getting back on PJ Haggerty to get his point props. I know we missed on him last week, but this might be a game where I think he can get off against these guards for Mississippi State. Mississippi State has been playing some good ball this year. That's why I couldn't end up getting on Memphis here in this spot. I believe this is a neutral court too. Yeah, Cab?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a neutral court. This is a tough matchup right here. I do kind of want to get to the window on Haggerty just because he lost me some money last week. And this guy's going to be able to get you 20 points plus in almost every single game this season. He goes out there and he puts the ball in the bucket. As long as he gets to the free throw line, we saw him only play, I believe it was like 10 minutes in that first half last week. So I think he's going to have a big game this week. I might end up getting the window on it, but I got nothing on this game as of right now.
Shout out to our guy, Touchdown Troy. Nice quickness too, White Time. I like your pace there. Gave us a little bit, but kept it nice and sweet. I appreciate you, my guy. White Time been doing this now for a minute now. He's starting to
if there's no bet, guys, in the chat, just so you know, if there's no bet, we got to move because we only got an hour 15 to get through a lot of bets. So I mean, it's already time to move, right, Dutch?
Yeah, there's no what? There's no bad what? In the chat?
If there's no bet, there's no time for us to stay on it for too
long. Oh, okay. Shout out to our guy Touchdown Troy in the building. We got some NFL today too, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. I mean, this is fucking DJ paradise. DJ fucking paradise. We got college football. We got college basketball. We got 12 NBA motherfucking games. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got two solid NFL games. 2.
And we already got action. So, and let me say this. I'll go ahead and put it out there. I don't care. I can just say it. I got a half unit on the first half money line also. So full unit on full game, half unit on the first half. And we can keep it rolling.
Yes, please do not hide any of your bets or forget to say them. All Cap did Saturday. I can't believe I didn't give out Memphis first half. Well, you cast it, my friend.
Is the first thing I bet. Yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. This is one right here, Dutch. Louisville taking on Florida State, where I know our Ryan Time has action in. So I want to let him take this one away and start this one off.
I ended up not moving on this as of right now. I really want to get to the window on Louisville here in this spot. Let me pull this game up really quick. Louisville has had by far the toughest schedule out of these two teams here. We saw Louisville go from a dog to a favorite overnight. They just moved back to being a dog right now. We're seeing only 19% of bets, 20% of money coming in on them. I do like the guard over there, Edwards from Louisville. He's a good player. I think he's going to be able to get off in this matchup too here. I believe this is also a neutral court here. No, this is going to be playing in Tallahassee, Florida. I like Louisville in this spot. I haven't gotten to the window yet on this spot, fellas. I kind of wanted to break this one down with you guys and see what the chat has to say on this one. Definitely want to take Louisville because you look at their strength of schedule. They've been playing some good ball. They just came off a loss to their rival Kentucky. I think they lost by like 6 or 7 points. It was a good game though. And these guys, Louisville, this is a basketball school. That's what they're kind of more known for. They got to get it going here. This is ACC play as well. I'm pretty close to taking Louisville here in this spot. If I do end up moving on it, I'll let you guys know by the end of the show, and I'll tweet this one out. Right now, it's a stay away just because this line movement's kind of going back and forth for me a little bit too much right here. If Louisville goes back to a favorite, to a -1, I'll most likely move on them.
That's crazy. I thought you moved on it since you didn't text me. That's my bad. We'll keep it rolling, Dutch.
No, you're good.
Yeah, and I do want to shout out to our guy Troy. Says should be a football show. Motherfucker, didn't you talk about 4 hours on Football Tuesday? Goddamn it! And then we're talking Monday through Friday about the goddamn football. All right, and then we might give you a little bit of something, but you know goddamn well I got action on football, Troy. And more on the NFL games, to be quite honest with you. More on the NFL games. But what I will say, I do believe the dogs will be barking in college football. Now, I'm just gonna say that. That's every dog damn near I like.
There's gonna be at least one dog that wins today, fellas. The question is going to be. It wasn't Indiana last night, so it's gonna come down to these 3 games. I think it's gonna be this first game kicking off. But
honestly, SMU, Clemson, and the other motherfucker, and the guys you just mentioned, Tennessee, the Vols. All 3 of those teams should cover, in my opinion. Absolutely should cover, but we shall see. Texas to me is the best team out of those 3, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if they're fucking 2 touchdowns better than Clemson. Come on now. Let's go though. Let's go. Where we going to next? Florida State, please do a little bit better than you did in college football. Speaking of college football, my uncle Big Happy hit me up yesterday and says, "Hey, I just want to ask you something." I'm like, I thought it was serious. Yo, you still a Florida State fan? This motherfucker, man.
Hey, did you see who they hired already for their offensive and defensive coordinator, Dutch?
No, I did not. Did they make?
Yeah, well, they got Gus Malzahn. He's going to be calling plays, and then they got Tony White, the Nebraska defensive coordinator. He was interviewing for head coaching jobs a couple years ago. So they're definitely going all in on the program right now.
I love those hires. That's humbling from Norvell. That's telling him that he needs.
This is why, Troy.
And he gave back $5 million. And he gave back $5 million. You know, and he gave back $5 million. So shout out to Norvell. Let's go. Let's talk some college basketball. Shout out to Stacks.
Thank you, Troy, for getting us to talk about Norvell during this show, all about the hoops.
Hey, man, just so happened Florida State was on the screen. Stacks play of the day. Creighton, -4.
There we go.
Shout out
There's
to our
a bet.
guys.
We didn't have one in this one right there. Stacks right here.
Stacks.
Shout out to our guy Stacks, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. See, now I want to talk college football, you motherfuckers, man. God damn. Hey,
I mean, we could have, but fuck it. It is what we got bets to get to. It is what it is, man. We got the
we
real.
We can talk about whatever the fuck we want to. It's our fucking show.
There you go.
So get your college basketball in, and then maybe
obviously as you talked about Norvell. Well, let's go. One time, you want to tell them? Did you if you got no college basketball, I can keep going to a couple other games that.
Yeah, keep going, Cap. I'm going to be listening to your breakdowns in this college basketball card. I've got a couple leans, and I know you're going to be talking about this UCLA North Carolina game. Really interested to hear that breakdown. So, get right to it. Take it
Let's
away.
just go from sooner to later, though, Cap. Like the morning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Shit, bro. I don't know why. I mean, I should know, but I don't fucking even know.
It don't matter. Fuck it. I love this game right here. RJ Davis, come on, man. Can anybody get the little man some help? This motherfucker,
Hey.
God damn. Talk about it, Cap.
Hey, speaking of getting some help, hold on. Let me refresh. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's because I haven't refreshed. Can we get some motherfuckers in here? We went 13-5 last week, and we had about 200 people. You know, we're not even at the 100 mark right now. Share it, guys. Get it out there. Go to X and hit it out there. We got to get the support. You want us to stay here on Saturdays? It's what it's got to be. And after a 13-5 show, I think everybody would tune back in. So help us out here, chat. Thank you guys for those of you that already have. And if you haven't, hit the like and share it. But let's go UCLA, North Carolina. You know, these two teams, UCLA and North Carolina were sitting at a table together before the season started, okay? They were sitting in this room, not very well lit table, and they were going back and forth. And then UCLA pulls out this card, and they set it down on the table, and it was a reverse Uno card because that's what fucking happened with these two teams this year. UCLA, they looked like shit last year, you know, and there were high expectations for them. So if you paid attention, just not a very good basketball team, one of the worst offenses in college basketball last year, just terrible. And that's not something you usually see out of the Bruins. And then North Carolina was doing what North Carolina does. They were rolling. You know, you had Davis, you had Baycott, you had plenty of players for this team that were facilitating and making them look good. Well, now the only person I trust on this North Carolina team is RJ Davis, okay? He's the only person I trust. And the problem is I don't trust anybody to take the pressure off of him, right? So going against a team like UCLA today, I'm going to double Davis up top heavy. I'm going to change my presses throughout the game. And I'm going to get after him. And if I take him out of the game, what the fuck is North Carolina going to do? And that's what I think UCLA can do with their defense. There's a reason they're favored right here, even though they're not at home. I got the Bruins full game. And then I took first half money line, full unit, full game, half unit.
I love it. I love it. A lot of love for the Tar Heels in the chat, however. Our guy Matty Ice is on North Carolina. The chosen one. Shout out to the chosen one. Plus
they're hurting. They're hurting for a big win. UNC needs it so bad, right?
Hubert Davis does not look like he should be running the show. I'll just say
there were people on North Carolina earlier this week too, and I said the same thing to Pete and Jose when I was on their show on Tuesday, and I'll say it again to you guys right now. One, I do not hope you win your bet. Fuck you, you're on the other side. Two, they're a bad basketball team. If you win, it's all good. I get it. Sometimes I'm wrong, but I'm telling you right now, North Carolina is not a good basketball team.
Listen, I'm the biggest Tar Heel fan you're gonna find. They have no toughness. They have no toughness. They're soft. I can't even. I'm like, where's the big guy? We usually got 4 or 5 big guys. I can't find one motherfucker out. Now they got some tall dudes, but I'm talking about a big guy, a guy that plays fucking big. It's fucking pretty depressing.
They don't play defense at all,
and that comes with toughness. They're soft as fuck. And RJ Davis is nice, but he can also be a little bit. You know what I mean? Bully his ass a little bit, but he's nice. Go ahead, one time.
Yeah, I think they could let RJ Davis get off right here, get 20, 25 points, and UCLA still comes away with this victory, honestly. Let him do his thing. He's going to go out there and eat no matter what. Don't even double team him, honestly, because UCLA has the talent in the starting five. The starting five is just better. I mean, UCLA, what did they do after that horrible season last year? They went out and they hit the transfer portal. They've gotten all their NIL money went to pretty much basketball last year. They were able to get some of these guys in here like Kobe Johnson from across town, you know, and these guys are starting to play together. You know, I watched that game against Arizona, really good game, man. And, you know, UCLA for about 6 or 7 minutes in that second half, no heartbeat whatsoever. They couldn't score. They go down, you know, and all of a sudden just the heartbeat goes and they go on a crazy run, like a wild run to end the game. I don't believe Arizona scored in the final 6 or 7 minutes of the game, or at least a made shot. So this UCLA team doesn't give up. I mean, look at their coach Cronin. The guy knows how to coach. He's going to go out there. He's going to coach you when you're on the court. And if you listen to him, you take his advice, you're going to be a winner. We've seen him do it at multiple programs now. We've seen him take this team to a Final Four before, you know, after only being here a couple years. And this team's rolling right now, man. I couldn't end up getting on this game just because, you know, if UCLA is playing such good ball right now, and I want to move on him. I just couldn't get to the window there. I think my fandom kind of wants me to take it too. And,
what the fuck, wine time? You just said they're gonna win by 25, and you don't want to.
No, I don't think they can. No, I think Davis can go off for 25, and UCLA can still.
I didn't.
but like UCLA could get this done by I believe like 5
That's
to 8
what you said.
points.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
said.
But the thing is, UCLA, I just don't want to see them go cold again like they did in that last game against Arizona, and it was on the road, I believe. This game's going to be playing in Madison Square Garden. This is going to be a fun one, man. I don't know. These boys from the UCLA, they're going to show up to play in this one, and they're going to be playing at Madison Square Garden, man. This is a great place to play the game of basketball, to watch the game of basketball. I'll most likely end up getting on the Bruins, but I'm going to stay off right now just because I'm a UCLA fan, and I'm not going to come on here and give them out because I'm just not going to do it. I don't have a bet on this game, but I do have a lean towards them, and I definitely have a lean towards this under too, because both these teams play towards the under. UCLA could lock down on defense when they want to. So, like I said, Arizona didn't score for 6 or 7 minutes in that game at one point. This is a stay away, but sorry, long breakdown for no play, but
I'll put a bow tie on it then, Dutch. I'll just say it's a bad defense in North Carolina versus a bad offense in UCLA. I know UCLA is number 18 in the nation, but yeah, they slowed down because they're not that good on offense. They're a shutdown defense, though, and I like UCLA to get over here.
Who's Carolina got on deck? That's what I wonder about. They got an ACC opponent on deck. Maybe we'll see.
They better not think about what's on deck. They're 6-5 right now.
Yeah, but they care about that conference. They don't give a fuck about this. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. They need to play. They need to win. I've seen a lot of memes about Hubert Davis. It don't look good. Shout out to JPZ in the motherfucking building from the Beta LA. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Hopefully, we get you on the sesh here on a Monday. The holiday season, man. Hopefully, if you're out this Monday, JPZ, let us know. Let us know. Got a lot of action too. He tweeted out, and our guy Touchdown Troy with the kind words. For all three of us, appreciate you, my guy, and right back at you, my man. Right back at you. Your knowledge is pretty impressive when it comes, to what you do here, especially in the NFL. Let's talk some. Let's talk about our boy Con's clips as well. We're actually, I believe, let's keep it real, right? Let's keep it real. The show's the starting five, but any motherfucking elite starting five always got that 6 man, right? I mean, we're talking Tony Kukoc, we're talking Ginobili, we're talking Kong's motherfucking clips. So, we will bring you the 6-man segment. We're going to get a graphic set up. It's going to be lovely. And let me tell you right now, when we had the 6-man, we knew we had to make, Kong's clips, guys like Stacks, we're definitely in mind for that. So, this week, and probably for majority of the weeks, the 6th man right now, today, and we're gonna hit it live at the end of the show. Will be our guy Con's clips, Mister. I'm still calling this boy Big Hundo, because he's a big guy. He's a big guy.
I'll say this too. Speaking of Big Hundo, I'm looking for another 3-0, Dutch. I'm looking for another tray ball. We got our wing standing out there ready. He's ready. We just gotta
kick into him. You're gonna get in the first half. You're gonna get this shit in the first half. Just like the Rockets did 2 nights ago. Hopefully you follow our boy that we're about to bring on here because he's a shooter and he gives you guys all his goods. All his goods. Our guy, you can find him. He slides through on Mondays here and there on the sesh. A big part of Medicaid Mondays. Don't get it twisted. But you can find him Friday nights. Raw Word Podcast. Breaking down the NFL. You guys want to talk football? You could have got the goods from our guy Marley Betts and our guy LJ Sports Money right here coming to you. Raw Words Podcast and Sunday mornings at Pub Sports Radio, NFL Pub Up. He's killing it on the NFL Pub Up, ladies and gentlemen. Our guy LJ from H-Town. Let's go.
LJ, fresh off of LJ.
What's going on, fellas? How we doing this Saturday morning?
Cushion up, feeling good, ready to make some money. Too much money on the line, if I'm being honest. I'm sitting here with you guys acting normal, and Wine Time said it backstage. Bro, I got a lot of money on Tennessee in college football. A lot of money in college basketball. I'm not used to having this
much pending.
No, bro. No, I don't. No, and my bets are large because I'm a high. I bet. A larger bet with lower volume. It's just how I've always been. I respect how everyone does it. It's cool that some people like to have 35 bets. That's not me. So when I get close to double-digit bets on a card, I start sweating, and stays all day.
Well, good thing you got good flour.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you got a solid team too. It's a solid team. We're gonna have a little action. We got big bets and we got some junky action too. Some degen shit. We're gonna do the cream of the props parlay. LJ, if you will, save your prop. We do need one prop from you. You cashed that. Actually, you were 2-0 last week. We were both on Jalen Johnson's over rebounds. We had to sweat a little bit for that. He had 6 before we sneezed, and then this motherfucker took a minute to get there, but it was easy. And then of course the points, rebounds, and assists was Trae Young was a beautiful thing. I mean, that motherfucker was rolling dice on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was a beautiful thing. Shout out to our guy LJ and Houston the other night. Coming off a big weekend, what we looking at, man? How was last night, and what did we?
We're good.
Missed last night on the Friday night show, my man, with you and Marley.
Oh yeah, man. We broke down the card. Best bets for NFL this week, 16 NFL. So yeah, y'all go over there, YouTube, go subscribe, go follow the channel, check out the show. And yeah, man, I'm ready for today, man. My Texans playing today at noon. So hey, I got a lot of action today as well. So
who's riding with you. I don't know if you're riding with him, but I know he's anti-Chief. I see him in the chat. He loves the Ravens today, and he likes the Texans. Our boy Touchdown Troy. I'm interested to see where you're going on. I got to hear what you say about that Houston game for sure. I peeped in a little bit last night, but you weren't talking Texans. But we got a 12-piece in the NBA. I know you're light on the college ball, but a 12-piece in the NBA. The Rockets play today too, or no?
No, we play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow? All right, my man. So we're going to kick back, and then we'll get to the NBA here in just a moment. Big games here. But anything else that stands out to you we want to talk about here before we do talk about some NBA, Daby Cat?
Yes, so I'm going to go quick on these next two. And here's how I want to say this, too, for college basketball. There are hundreds of games. Right? So if you guys in the chat want to talk about a game, we'll speed it up and we'll get through our bets. And if you guys want to hear about it, we'll talk about it, right? We're just not going to bring it up if we're not betting it right now. But we can cover other games that we don't talk about. It's no big deal because I know there's a lot of stuff, a lot of people play today, like Duke or, Kentucky, which Kentucky's who I'm going to bring up real quick. So I'm going to do something with this bet. And I'm not going to take a long time explaining, breaking these down because we got to move. But I've done this year in and year out. It is weird. It's going to make some of you uncomfortable when you hear what I'm betting and how I'm betting it right now. That's fine. I don't care about you. I care about my bank account. And this bet works for me, okay? So we got two teams that are sitting at about an 8.5 to 9.5 favorite today. I'm talking about Auburn, and I'm talking about Kentucky, right? As a lot of you know, I bet the first half in basketball sometimes, or maybe a lot of the time, right? I bet the first half more than the full game. One thing I like to do sometimes is take two favorites who are in a 9-point favorite, and I take them on the money line in the first half, okay? And that's what I did here with Kentucky and Auburn. I took them on the money line together in the first half. You get minus 116. Look, Ohio State, it was cute what they did early in the season, but they're not that good of a basketball team. And here for Kentucky, this is just an absolute smash spot for them. There's no reason they're not up in the end of the first half. Another game, quick touch on Auburn right here. Finally took their first loss, right? They want this. They're going to come out hyper aggressive against Purdue here. I almost took Auburn just on the spread as is, but I like my first half bet here. So it's first half money line with Auburn, first half money line with Kentucky. You get minus 116. If you don't like it, don't fucking bet it. But that's what I'm doing.
2-team money line first half?
Yep.
How are we feeling about that, Wine Time?
I like the look. That wasn't something I originally looked at, but I love the breakdown by my guy right there. I definitely see where he's going with that. And getting minus 116 for both these teams just to win in the first half. I mean, both these teams should cover in the first half, if you ask me. So taking them on the money line definitely feels pretty safe, if you ask me. Might be something I might look at here after the show's over, honestly. I like the look for sure.
I've made this bet a lot throughout the years, even when I've been public. And that's how I know some people don't like it, because people have been like, what the fuck kind of bet is that? I'm like, dude, whatever. I don't care. But here's the deal. They always come down to the wire. If I have two of them, somebody takes it down to the last shot like an asshole, right? And so that's why it's like, yeah, if I would have took the spread with both of them in most of the time situations, I'm not winning that bet. But one of them covers easily, and then the other one takes it down to the wire, right? And we get there. A couple times I pushed on one of them, and then I'm hitting the minus 260, which, yeah, that kind of sucks. But, I mean, I'd rather do that than lose a bet, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
No.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We got a lot of football talk in the chat. A lot of football talk in the chat today. With these 2 NFL games, some big bowl games, money to be made all around, man. And you know what? I don't give a fuck really what it is, as long as it's money, man. You know, if you got something to bring to the table and it's knowledgeable and it makes sense, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? So maybe I guess for the rest of the year it'll be all about the hoops, but maybe not today. But yeah, we have Saturday NFL games. It's hard not to talk about the NFL, man. It really is. And I know y'all know
We could have planned this better and put it like all about the hoops plus NBA NFL. We
I don't want to be here that long though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cap
well,
will
one time
hang
I
out
just
here
started
and
it.
hang out with you motherfuckers 3 hours. I got shit to motherfucking do. All right. But I do enjoy the hour and 15 minutes I get with you. All right. Especially the motherfuckers on panel. Good to see you, LJ. Good to see you, Wine Time. Vibing out with the crew. Always good to see my guy, Daby Cab. You know, maybe sometimes on a Monday, you know, you're a little cranky, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He got a lot of action today. You can tell he's all right. He's ready to go. Today's a beautiful day. It really is. Let's get to one more college basketball game and let's transition into some NBA. I got 2 bets on the card. I got a prop. I got a nice prop I'm gonna talk about. We got the segment, cream of the props. We'll get to that. But let's go ahead, Cab. You got another basketball game you want to touch on real quick before we transition to the NBA?
So I already hit all my bets out there. I'd say the 2 last biggest games out there are probably this UConn Butler game and the Marquette Xavier game. So if anybody in the chat has action on them, drop it and let us know. I mean, look, I thought about taking Marquette in the first half here. I just didn't do it because I know Xavier really needs this, and they're going to – and it's kind of just one of those situations where I think Xavier's a better basketball team than their record indicates this year. So I'm off this game here. Yeah, and we can go ahead and move on to NBA. But like I said, guys, we can touch on all the games and go a little deeper. I just want to get through everybody's bet. And we also got to get the starting 5 cream of the prop parlay. We got a dope thing for it, and we've already got 3 of them. I've already put Dutch, Wine Time, and Mines together. It's over plus 500. We just got to get LJ's and Skis, and then we're rocking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You got anything left on this college basketball card that stuck out to you, Wine Time, with the Marquette Xavier or the UConn game?
No, nothing in these games. I had a little bit of a lean towards Xavier in this spot. I didn't end up pulling the trigger on them, honestly. Another spot I liked, I was talking about it with Cab before we got on, Iowa against Utah. Interesting matchup, but that's not going to be played in Iowa. That's going to be played in South Dakota. So it's going to be a neutral site. I think the forwards from Iowa, though, should be able to take over in that game. I like them on the money line here, minus 115. You know what? I haven't made anything official in college basketball. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. I'm going to take Iowa on the money line at minus. I'm going to see the best number available I can get right now. I think I can get a minus 115 or a minus 120. I think they take care of business. Both these forwards on Iowa, man, could both go off for 20 in this one. And these kids are going to go out there and play with a lot of heart. I like this squad. I like backing them in certain spots like this. Yeah, I can get them on the money line at minus 115 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and give that out right now as my college basketball play. Iowa money line.
You know, they got some white boys over there that can shoot it. I know they do. I ain't even watched them motherfuckers play. They always got some motherfuckers that can shoot the ball.
There. We've already got 3 full unit, now with Wine Time's 4 full unit college basketball bets and 2 half unit college basketball bets. So we've hit you guys with 6 college basketball bets already.
And shout out to Kelly McInnes. Just getting in the motherfucking chat. We appreciate you, my dude. Hit the shrooms last night. That's why I laughed. He's like, I was like, damn, this motherfucker on the shrooms.
If I have a good day today, I might eat some tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like sounds like a crazy night, my guy. The last time I shroomed, I was tripping in Texas. Let's just say that. Daby Cab got the real motherfucking deal. All right, he's got the real deal. Hey, LJ, let's talk some NBA, man. Let's wait. We gotta wake you up a little bit. We gotta get into the NBA, baby. We gotta get into the NBA. I got a couple. You know, there's a big. I actually should have hit you up for your graphics. You got action on the NBA today, LJ?
Yes, sir, I do.
Where are we going first, my man?
We can start with my prop that y'all can throw in that parlay. Carl Anthony Towns over 13.5 rebounds, my friend. He's averaging 15 rebounds last 6 games on the road. And he had 19 rebounds versus the Pelicans already in the season so far. And the Pelicans allowing the most rebounds to the center position. Easy for me, guys. Karl Anthony Towns, over 13.5 rebounds. I mean, you can't get no better than that. So,
And that is the first leg. Cab, let me see. Run this shit for me. This is the first leg of our new segment, Cream of the Props. Check it out. Check it out.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
That's dope.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. And if y'all don't know, that's the Macho Man. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. Hey, number one, now check it out. You better listen. Our boy went 2-0 last week on the props. Easy cashers. Cream of the prop first leg is going to go ahead and be our guy, Anthony Towns, over 13.5 rebounds. Wine time. Let's go ahead and get your prop. Let's get your number one prop on the board today. It doesn't have to be NBA, college basketball. What is the cream of the prop for my guy Wine time?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this Lakers Sacramento Kings game here. I gave it to Cab earlier. I'm gonna go with De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points in this spot. I think he's gonna eat up the Lakers today. I'm also on a spot in this game, pretty heavily on the Kings, as you could probably tell, taking this prop. I think Fox is gonna be able to easily get off for 30, 35 tonight. Once he gets going, he's gonna get going. Once he knocks down a couple of those 3-pointers, he's gonna start filling himself against this Lakers team. They just lost to this Lakers team. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna ball out this game. The Kings need to get it going. They got to.
We're gonna talk about this.
They got DeRozan in the offseason. Being 13-15, that's underperforming to say the least here for this team. They've got the guys to win games, so I expect them to go out.
Go ahead and put this.
We'll get to that game eventually, but I'm on the De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points.
Yeah, go ahead and put that graphic up, this Kings graphic. But there we go. My bad. One time, 24.5. Second leg of the cream of the props. Let me see that one more time, Daby Cat.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. So, hey, and guys, we'll make it very clear what I'm keeping up with it. I'll give you the juice, everything. We'll make it very clear what the parlay is today. We're making it easier.
We're going to stick with the NBA, baby. The cream of the props for your boy, all right? Anthony motherfucking Edwards against the Golden State Warriors. Talking that shit, over 25.5 points. Just got smacked the fuck around by the Knickerbockers quite easily, actually, right? So, went over this number just recently against the Warriors. He went over this number both games. Remember, he was in the Bay screaming, right? Smacked them by like 30, and then they lose. Went over this number both times, averaging right around this number. I think we get big game from Anthony Edwards tonight after getting smacked around, running his mouth in the locker room. Look up, check out our boy Anthony Edwards tonight. Over 25.5 points. It's good money.
I like it.
Yeah, man. Daby Cab. Cream of the props. Cream of the props.
You want to go ahead and get it? Okay. So we catch this on Monday, and there's no reason to roll back to it today, or not to roll back to it today. We're going to take Markkanen over 2.5 threes, minus 139. So a little bit of juice there. But you know what? For a 5-leg parlay, that's no big deal. Minus 139 each for a 5-leg parlay. So Markkanen over 2.5 threes. As bad as this Jazz team is, he's gonna keep launching them. That's one thing I know.
I love it. So we got Anthony Towns over 13.5 rebounds. We got Wine Time with De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points. We got Anthony Edwards over 25.5 points. And we got Lauri Markkanen over 2.5 threes. Right now, it's a 4-leg prop. We'll get our guy skis. But for now, that's the cream of the props right now.
We're coming in at plus 970 right now.
And our guy Ski was just back there and then disappeared. Should be back shortly. Let's go ahead and transition to that goal. Let's go. I see you have this game up there. Did either one of you have action on this game?
Sorry, I'm putting in this parlay. I do have action in this game, guys. Yeah, I'm on the Warrior. I'm on the Warriors in this spot. I'm on the Warriors on the plus 130 in this spot. I think the Warriors are going to show up in this spot, honestly. I think they get it done. I didn't want to even take the 3 points in my back pocket. I'm going to take the Warriors in this spot. Public coming in, taking the Timberwolves too. I do think Edwards can get off in this one. I don't think they're going to have too much for him. But I'm on the Warriors in this spot. Just plain and simple. I'm on the Warriors money line. Plus 130 I gave out. 140 I gave out on X this morning. They can get a plus 135, 140 everywhere right now.
We'll continue to talk about this game. I want to hear LJ's thoughts on this as well. Let's go ahead and bring on the start. Let's go ahead and bring on the fifth starter. You know what I mean? We got us four here. We're holding it down. It's about time we make this team complete. You can find our guy Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern time, 10:30 on the fresh side. Profit picks, talking NBA, talking whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about, whatever gets you to the bag. Also, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, NBA OG crew, our guy Wham motherfucking Bam, Babano, myself, and Ski, the motherfucking Prophet, our guy, the party guy, Ski. Let's go.
Ski, what up, man?
What up, Steve?
Don't tell him, Dutch. It feels good to have a brother in mutes.
Oh, my fault. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Good looking with the intro. And man, past 2 days I've been living that party boy life. I'm feeling it right now.
Oh, and you still made it here with us. That's what I'm talking about, Ski. Real shit, man. Appreciate you being here, bro.
Yeah,
my guys.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you vibing out with us, my man. Our Rick J in the chat. He said he wants to meet you, man. He said he wants to see you at Pub Palooza. He needs to meet the Ski. Ski's a real one. I'll tell you that. I believe everyone here on the panel has had a chance to meet him. They can vouch for him. You need to come out to the city right here to 702 and hit him up. He'll, right at the Westgate. That motherfucker is the party guy. You'll definitely be able to link up with Ski. But so it was a party night last night, my guy.
Yeah, I can't even really remember too much right now, but I know
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I was out last night, yeah, trying to enjoy myself.
Well, we have a little segment called the cream of the props, right? And we have a beautiful four-legger right now. We got our guy LJ with Karl Anthony Towns over 13.5 rebounds.
God damn it, that's mine.
That's plus 970. We don't need no more juice.
All right, let me think, man. Yeah,
No. You guys do what you want, but I think we're good. If that was really,
he got a fucking notebook. He got a fucking book over there, man. Get the fuck out of here. We got 12 NBA games. We get another prop. We'll give you some time. But, yeah, that's fucking funny. Wine Times is De'Aaron Fox. Mine's points. Mine's Anthony Edwards, and our guy Lauri Markkanen. I don't know if you're going Lauri Markkanen over 2.5 threes. So hit last week, going right back.
He said, I don't know if that's, he just wanted to throw it out there, but he's like, yeah, I know you're not going to give that one.
No, you don't be betting 3-point props, bro. You don't be betting 3-point props.
Yeah, it's very rare.
You showed him fucking 4 days a week. You don't do 3-point props. It's been a long time since I remember you giving out a 3-point prop.
It's only one person I would go with consistently. Maybe it's a day for him. I mean, Vucevic, 3-pointers.
Oh yeah, you did get yeah, you giving that out. Yeah, you have. I actually got on that a little bit.
I'm trying to find a gym for y'all though. I got some other plays and stuff. But...
All right, well, while you're thinking that, man, it's good to have you in the vibe party and on part of the starting five. I wanted to get LJ's opinion real quick on this game, and then also if you have anything on this game, and then we can get to where you're at action wise. But while we're here. LJ, did you have anything on this Golden State Warriors Minnesota Timberwolves game?
Not officially yet, man. But Warriors just got beat by 50, man. I mean, you would expect them to come back and get some revenge on a team that just beat them as well. Minnesota just beat Golden State, so I would think Golden State has some revenge on their mind, man. I haven't bet it. I wanted to wait throughout the day because the NBA don't start till later on in the afternoon. So wanted to see how everything was looking earlier. But if I had a lean, man, I would lean the Warriors.
My guy. So he's right. He's leaning with our guy Wine Time, who made the Warriors official. He took a money line. He says they're gonna win this game outright. Ski, talk to him.
I wouldn't look at the side too much in this game. I think that, Anthony Edwards, he was just talking about how they don't really know what they're doing on offense. All they do is he shoot a lot of shots. Julius Randle shoot a lot of shots, and ever since that. Well, it's been a lot of games now, but it was a little while ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, where he kind of called out the team in general, saying they don't have no identity. They got back to their identity, which is defense, and I think that's how we'll see this game. I think Golden State can play good defense too. So if I'm playing this one, I would go under 215.
Yeah, and don't sugarcoat it. He said they was soft. He said we can't tell nobody anything without them getting in their feelings. Is pretty much what he said, right? He's like, you can't tell nobody nothing without them getting all fucking hurt. You can't be honest with nobody. So, and then he said this shit the other, and then they went on a win streak. I believe you touched on it, and then now they're he says the same shit. So I expect an efficient Anthony Edwards tonight. I expect an efficient 30 tonight. A tough game side perspective because the Warriors did lose by 50, and I think that's damn near a time you want to always bet on a team, right? When they get fucking I mean, I know y'all seen our boy Draymond with the 0-0-0s, right? Did you see Jordan Poole like that shit? Tell me that ain't funny.
I didn't
bro.
see that. But that's what he get when you go on your podcast and start talking shit, man. You better be ready.
I'm telling you, bro.
Talking shit, bro. NBA Central is wild. I'm just gonna say that they are, especially with the shit they're posting with Travis Hunter's girlfriend. They are wild, bro. This ain't the show for that. We'll hit that on the sesh on Monday.
Yeah, that's just funny, man. Ski, where we going, man? Where we going, man? Where we going? We got some action at college basketball. You got some college basketball action for us?
Well, we all know Old Faithful. I played Houston first half. Minus 16.5. I don't think I need to explain that one too much. But
if you don't know what he's talking about in the chat already, you're not allowed to bet it. So fuck off.
And I'm pretty sure the number is
I'm like, look, if you haven't been on this trend for the past 3 years, Ski, I just don't know what you've been betting. So.
Ever since that year when we had the pub and we went to go to the Sweet 16 and Elite 8, I've been on it, man. I've seen enough.
We were all over it. That's right. You were there too. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you here, Buzz Williams and A&M first half, man. Look, they're not on the tier that Houston is, but they're covering at a high percentage for me first half because it's the same type of defensive shifts that they make on their pressure. So A&M first half, Houston first half, gold. That's all it is.
Actually, to be honest with y'all, every Houston team is good in the first half.
Yeah,
if you just really think about it. Like
You've
seriously, Astros, Rockets, Texans, Cougars, like y'all mentioned, every single Houston team.
And you be cashing out that first five with them Astros a lot.
Tell you.
Yeah.
That boy locked in H-Town.
That is crazy.
I got one more too, though. I'll give you a Chicago State, and this team is really, really bad. They haven't won a game yet. I bet on the last game.
Grab it for this one. Go ahead.
No chance.
They haven't won. You gotta grab
the Chicago State cat. What the fuck, bro?
I'm sure nobody does. Versus CSUN, absolutely not. But they cashed plus 31.5 last game. This game they're plus 20.5. And for one, it's just crazy to see CSUN lay that kind of points. This is Chicago State team is, how do I say? They're undervalued. I think that's the right way to say it. Just because everybody sees the win-loss record and nobody wants to bet them. But they've covered 5 of their last 6 games. Like the number is not where it should be for this team. They're still going to play hard and they're still fighting to get that win. So that's really the premise for this bet. Plus 20.5 is what I took.
Hell yeah.
I love that. I love it.
Chicago State. I like it. Yeah.
Little school. You got anything on that one time?
I got nothing on that one now.
Such a fucking question to ask somebody.
Just being kind, making sure you have nothing to say.
Well, let me, LJ, Chicago State, what do you think?
First half. Man, that's funny shit.
But I am liking y'all Tennessee over Ohio State. I may ride with y'all on that. I don't do college football, but everybody's talking Tennessee could come in there and
I don't like that.
So, hey, but if you're the better team, you're just a better team. That's how I feel about it. So
they got I think they got the better quarterback, and they might have they probably have the better coach too.
They got the better running back.
And Samson's the better run. I mean, Ohio State should have 5 running backs, but I mean, if we're talking about what we see on the field, number 2 is the best.
If Ohio State loses today, Ryan Day is not making it to the locker room. He is getting fired on that field. There's no way Ohio State loses this game today. No way.
Matty Ice, I'm all over Ohio State, and it sounds like our boy Wine Time is as well. Shout out to Nunya in the building. We got.
You mean no way? Wine Time.
I didn't say 100% cover the spread. I said there's no way they lose this game. I got them tied up in a couple money line parlays. I am on the -7, but also I mean, we could talk about this game at the end of the show. I could go on and
Yeah,
on about
yeah,
I don't
we'll
want
get
to
it.
get too into it right now.
We'll get everyone like a couple minutes on their bullshit before we
Yeah,
start.
that's already at the 50-minute mark, bro.
I don't want to keep Ski too long. He's a party guy. This guy probably ain't even sleep yet. But yeah, you got so we got Chicago State and we got Utah, or excuse me, not Utah. We got Houston first half from our guy. Ski. We still need that prop, bro. Let's get back to the NBA. Now, there's a 12-piece on the NBA. I do light on the weekends, but I do have a action here. I want to talk about it because obviously, can you put the Lakers, Sacramento graphic?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, it's your favorite team against AKA somehow my favorite team, right? But but our guy Wine Time, I'm gonna kind of let him follow up as well on this because he's all over the Kings. I like the Kings as well. I bet this last night. I want to know, what do you think about this basketball game? He's on De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 as well. He loves this game as well. It's one. I think it's Kings, obviously, the back-to-back. They just lost by double digits to the same motherfucking team. Talk to him.
Wait, me? Sorry. I didn't know if that was your ski. Yeah, guys, this is a good matchup right here. You know, we just saw these two teams play last game. We saw the Lakers come out in front, and they beat them by 13 points here in Sacramento's building. We're seeing Sacramento. They open up at a 4.5. They're up to a -6 right now. Everyone's hammering the Lakers right now. It looks like on the market, it's market adjusting, going towards the other way in this spot. I think Kings have revenge on their mind today. Lakers are kind of I'm a Lakers fan. They're an up and down team, you know. They're inconsistent. They win one, they lose one. They win one, they lose one. I don't trust them to beat the same team twice in a row in their own building. Therefore, I think the Kings are going to get it done. I think they're going to beat these guys. I think they're going to beat the Lakers by 15 to 20 points today. I would take the alternative line in this spot as well. And I also think De'Aaron Fox is going to eat in this spot. I think he's going to be able to get 30, 35 in this spot. And it's going to be a Kings spot. So, yeah, I'm on the Kings -6, minus the 110. I think they get it done here.
Yeah, I got the 5.5, but I definitely think it should be, levels to it tonight. You know, now I'm not saying they're on another level, but tonight on one game, I really like the Kings here. How you feeling about your Lakers, Ski?
How I feel about the Lakers, I like what I saw in that last game. It's been, I can't even remember the last time I saw the Lakers team actually trying to play defense. Like, there was effort, energy, and they were playing good in that last game. And so that gives me, it makes me not want to bet against them. I do have a system that kind of says what you say, Dutch, the quick revenge angle for the Kings at the house, etc. I know De'Aaron Fox has had success versus team, but I just like the way they were playing defense. So I will look at the total. I'll let y'all have the side. And if you know, like I said, they just played. The total went under. The odds makers dropping it lower the second time around. They expect a lower scoring game. And don't look now, Dutchy. Lakers have held 3 of their last 4 opponents to 100 or less. Both teams, they shot solid last game. They shot 36 and 38% from 3. That game ended 213. I think this one is too high in a divisional game with a Lakers team that's playing defense now. So under 228.5 is what I bet. And yeah, that's what I'm rocking with.
I like it. I know one thing. They better not let Austin Reeves go for 25 again. God damn. Somebody guard that motherfucker. He ain't like that. He ain't not like that. 25. Shit. No wonder they roll. But yeah, they turned up a little bit on the defensive end. Did you happen to find us a prop? No pressure, Ski. No pressure.
Well, I want to give something, and all I can say is I haven't bet it yet, but I probably will. Now I'm looking at it. It's an old faithful kind of deal. Just like I mentioned, Vooch, he's been good. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Cade Cunningham, over 15.5 rebounds and assists. He had a bad game last game, so I think that's why they dropped it back down to 15.5. But he's cleared that number all except for 3 games since November 3rd. Like, I got to continue to take it until he loses like twice in a row. So just a simple off that. He's getting it like clockwork. He averages a little bit over 17 rebounds plus assists. So asking him to get to less than his average tonight, I think is worth a shot. Cade over 15.5 rebounds plus assists.
I dig it. I dig it. K Cunningham, my guy coming through with the goods, and I love that look too. I'm fucking with this parlay, man. This 5-piece. I'm fucking every guy we got in there. I don't know what Cat brought us marking, but I guess we'll take the white boy. We'll take him. You know, we'll take that motherfucker. At least it's not Austin Reeves, or else it'd be a 4-teamer. Be a motherfucking 4-teamer. Nah, ski, my guy. So we got our let's put it's a little part. You know, like I said, it's the cream of the props parlay, and I want Cab, when you're done doing what you're doing, if you would, hit that for my guy Ski one time. But it is Anthony Towns over 13.5 rebounds. Myself, Anthony Edwards over 25.5 points. Our guy Wine Time with De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points. Markin over 2.5 threes. And once again, our guy Ski K Cunningham. What was the number on that, Ski?
15.5 rebounds and assists.
15.5 rebounds and assists. That is the cream of the props.
Cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. Cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Shout out to our guy Jose putting it together, making it happen for me.
My shit froze Wine Time. Did you get the parlay in? Because
Ski.
Did you get the number on it yet?
Me, I got. Let me see.
If not, no worries. But if you got it, I want to.
Yeah, we'll get the number out before we leave. I'll put it in on mine. Ski, my man, the party guy. We appreciate you coming through, my man, being part of the starting five. We're doing big over there on your channel, Ski. A lot going on. Talk about what you got going on, and what's going on for the rest of the weekend with the party guy.
Man, I got so many damn bets today. I'm about to get my life together real quick, drink some water, try to make it to the casino.
Yeah.
But I think I might have over 20 bets today. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys know you can find all my work, everything I do at Ski Profit on Twitter or X, whatever they want to call it. And yeah, if you want to see more of myself, some Dutchie, we are on the NBA OG betting show. I do it on my channel, which is also Ski Profit, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we'll do our best to get you paid. So appreciate y'all fellas for having me on.
Now, Ski, before my bad, man, but before you slide, you didn't say you got 20 bets, and we do the starting 5 best bet parlay too. So we're gonna need the best bet at your ass too before you slide out.
I'll go with that Lakers and Sacramento under. I think that's a really good play, and it's one of my bigger plays today.
Y'all welcome. See, he's a man of the people, the party guy, giving us a nice play under in the Lakers game, 214, I believe it is right now. So check it out. We appreciate you, Ski, and my bad. Go ahead, finish. But I wasn't letting you get out of here without that.
No, that's all good. I just appreciate y'all having me on. Y'all all do a lot of great work. I see you guys, even if I don't reach out all the time. I see y'all doing great work. So keep it up, and I'll catch y'all later.
Hell yeah, much love, Ski.
Ski. Be sure to follow our guy, Ski Profit. And check out his content, man. The NBA OG crew, I have fun doing it. It's like doing this. It's fun, So it's a good time. Let's get to it, though. Let's get to it. You know what it is. You know what I say, man. We lose our, and there ain't no starting 5. There's no elite starting 5 without that elite man. That six man.
And we still got LJ's bets too. I mean, I know you gave us.
I haven't even given out my bets yet. How much time we got?
Go, Dutch. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's get to it. The 6th man, our Tony Crew coach, our Manu Ginobili. Let's go. You can find our boy on the sesh Monday motherfucking mornings with the hottest 10 in the motherfucking game. Unloading the motherfucking clip. Big hundo in the building. Our guy Cons Clips. Let's go.
Gotta have 5 on the court. And we got this guy. What up, Kong?
Yo.
I like it, man. I love the setup. I like the shirt, the background. Vibes are high.
Yeah, I like the presence in the background, Kongs. Your kids are going to have a good Christmas. I already know that.
Yes, sir. So this is how we starting, guys. Big screen me.
I got you. Okay. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. Oh, not me, though.
You want the ball? He said, give me the fucking ball. This Jamal Crawford in this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
All right.
'Twas the night 'Twas the Saturday before Christmas, and degenerates all across the land show up to collect best bets, pen and notebook in hand. Let's all hit the like button to show us some love, for you are the frame, the support of the pub. So Merry Christmas to all. Let's go get that cash, because today is the day we kick the bookie's ass.
Hell yeah. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Good shit, Kong. Good shit.
Let's go.
Bringing your motherfucking goods to the scene. Hey, we
Beautiful,
appreciate that, man. Happy holidays to you and yours. Merry motherfucking Christmas to you and yours and all the ones in the chat. That's good, man. That's good vibes, man. That's good vibes.
Yeah.
Setting it off, man. Setting us off right. How you feeling better now, my man? You sound a lot better than last week.
I'm getting there. Still a little sick. Nose still running a little bit. Bro, that was rough. I worked all week like that. 50 hours this week, sick every day. Yeah, it was rough, bro. But we getting through it.
Yeah, man.
Last night felt real good. Got Notre Dame through first half, full game.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had Ohio yesterday.
You faded Indiana, huh? That's right. You did. You faded your team. So you got to pay attention when people. He's been backing Indiana all damn year, and then he fades them. So pretty damn easy if you pay a fucking attention. We'll just vibe out here for a minute. We're gonna get to we'll get to some bets here for you in a minute, Kong. But let's just chill. And LJ, our guy. What is you talked about your prop. What else we going, man? Where we going in the NBA today? Lead us to the NBA here. We got two cappers that really have been diving into the NBA and doing big things so far in the NBA as well. So I'm interested to see. Lead us to the promised land, my guy. Where we going?
Yes, sir, Dutch. We are going to the ATL, my friend. Memphis Grizzlies on the road going out to the Atlanta Hawks. And it's just a simple cap, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking the over. 242.5. Both of these teams are top 5 in pace. Both teams are top 5 in points scored. Over is hitting 60%. Both of these teams. Memphis is 11-3 to the over versus the Eastern Conference. Hawks 10-3 to the over at home. Hawks don't play defense. Memphis likes to go up and down the court. Get buckets, get off the fast break. So I see this game up and down all game long. So yeah, Dutch, best bet of the day. Over Atlanta and Memphis, 242.5. Sir.
Yeah, I like that look. I like that look a lot. Okongwu's out too, so they lose a big man. They got to be a little smaller, and Atlanta's running. And I've been seeing shit about Capella. They trying to move his ass, so he's looking a little slow out there. I expect them just to probably his minutes to continue to drop. So I like the over in that. I do. That it's high, but it's high for a reason, right?
Exactly.
Cons Clips, you got anything on that, my guy?
Yeah, like you said, it's high for a reason. I kind of like Atlanta. I haven't moved on it, but yeah, that over, it's got to be money.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta has another dog here after losing to San Antonio. Go ahead, Cap.
This just hit me. But I guess you guys are probably, even Kong's probably all NBA. None of you guys have anything at 11, right? Because NBA doesn't even start till 5. But you guys don't have any 11 o'clock tip that we're about to miss.
No, we would have did it. But if Kongs, you got anything early? We got NBA graphics too. So if we bring up the game, just click it, homie.
I only got 3. What are you talking about?
Oh, we only got 3 of them?
That's how many you sent.
Only sending. Okay, my fault. There's so many of them. 12 games. Kongs, I know you dabble in a little bit of everything, but if you don't have anything that college that starts right away, let's just continue in the NBA and we'll transition back to college and get your best bet here in a moment.
All I got's NBA, brother.
My man. Atlanta. I like Atlanta, but they pissed me off. Losing to San Antonio like that. I like what I see at Atlanta. I like what I see at Jalen Johnson. We talked about it a lot last week. But losing to Okongwu lightens the bench up a little bit. But DeAndre Hunter's playing out of his mind. I mean, I think I'm with you there at the crib. I lean Atlanta. But I'm with LJ. The over probably should be on the card. I don't see how these teams just don't load up on each side of the basket. So I like that. Kongs, where we going next, my man?
Milwaukee.
Oh, real quick here, before Wine Time's back in the scene. Wine Time, did you have anything on that Memphis Atlanta game?
No, nothing on that game actually.
Milwaukee, the bums. We're going Washington Wizards, getting 11.5. These bums, 4-21. God damn. Against the 14 as well, Milwaukee Bucks. After taking it on the chin, and if y'all paid attention, we gave you that yesterday. The Cavaliers first half. I mean, that shit was too easy. Milwaukee laying 11.5 today, back at the crib. How we feeling about this one, Kong?
All right. So Milwaukee coming off the loss. I'm gonna take Milwaukee in the first quarter. Make sure Giannis is playing. He was questionable last game. I do believe Dame is out. From what I've seen so far. I like Milwaukee in the first quarter. It's a bad team in the Wizards. You got Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. These boys are going to come in. I think they cover in the first half. It's -7.5. I got a -106 on that. And then I got another play to bring down juice for Milwaukee to pretty much do what they're supposed to this game. Milwaukee to win, winning at the end of every quarter. Prop play, it's -112. So essentially Milwaukee is winning at the end of the first, the second, the third, and they win the game.
-112?
-112.
That's solid. That's solid. Anything in this game for you? Wine Time.
Nothing in this game for me, no.
LJ?
Nope, I passed.
Our guy Troy Touchdown, who's a very busy guy, is waiting to hear your Houston breakdown. So we will get to NFL here very shortly. Troy, very shortly. Nothing for me in this one. I do like that though. I do think Milwaukee, after getting smacked yesterday, winning first quarter, second quarter, third. I mean, fuck, dude. -112. That's not a bad bet. I'll root for you on that one for sure, my guy.
My dude Mo asked if I was going to recap also. Yeah, Mo, I got you, bro. We'll recap all the bets for sure. And shout out Nunya. Nunya said to tail him right there. He said tail him and get paid on his bet that Dutch just highlighted.
None of your business. Yeah, man. Hey, and another thing is everyone here, we recap it. We recap plays numerously, but everyone here tweets their shit out on Twitter. So that's why y'all got to support the motherfucking people on the panel and follow them, and you'll know the plays as well. And you'll get the odds, you get everything, So you don't have to be like, what the fuck did he say? But when Cons comes through, you guys might want to break out the notepad because this motherfucker is going to give you.
And it might be about that time where we start just saying the bets and skipping the breakdowns minus the Houston breakdown.
I've got two bets left, and they're in the same game.
Beautiful.
All right, Wine Time. You got one more nice.
Yeah, he's ready too. Wine Time's like me. Yeah.
No, this game's starting in about 15 minutes. I'm getting a little nervous. This is my biggest play I've made in quite some time on SMU, guys. So
yeah,
this is it's a little nerve wracking. I'm on them in every way, shape,
play that.
Be on them.
Go play SMU right now.
I'm thinking about that game starts at 9.
Starts in I'm guessing it's going to kick off at 9:10. It's going to probably be 10 minutes after 9. So by the time
you had another NBA game though, no?
No,
yeah,
that's it for me.
Oh, okay.
I thought
you had 2 bets in the NBA, only one?
Warriors, and then I was on the Kings.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
And Iowa money.
That's how you know that Boston Tea Party be hidden, bro. You know what I mean? That's but no, yeah, you're on the Warriors money line. Yeah, that's right. All right, so that's why we'll recap for Mo Harris, motherfucker, for my goddamn self too. Let's talk about it, Kong.
We're going to the Lakers in Sacramento.
Hey, one of our 3 graphics. Let's go.
So I'm going head up with Wine Time here. I'm taking the Lakers +6. I can see Sacramento winning this game. I just think it's a lot of points for a Lakers team being almost at home. So I'm on the Lakers +6, and I'm on LeBron to grab 8 rebounds at -110.
Well, So I like the prop a little more better than the side because I'm also on the Kings as well. But I could see where people. It didn't seem like Ski was too confident that the Kings would win. So he's on the under in that game. But it did sound like he kind of like what he's seeing out of Lakers right now. So we'll see how that one goes. But over 8.5 rebounds from our guy Cons Clips, and we got. Go ahead.
Just 8+ rebounds. So he's gotta get 8.
Over 7.5. So 8. You just need 8 rebounds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 8 rebounds to the motherfucking window. Let's go to my last bet here. I have real quick, and then we will transition in to some football, ladies and gentlemen.
LJ Dutch, good damn. You forget LJ's gonna give out his bets too?
He already did.
No, we didn't.
He just gave out fucking his best bet, which
you gave out all your bets, LJ?
Over in the Memphis Grizzlies 242.
Well, then what was Troy asking about?
The Texan game.
He wants that Houston. He wants to talk football.
Oh God, there's so much on the plate today. All right.
Yeah. He gave out. Yeah, we all liked the over in the Memphis Atlanta game, over 242.5. LJ did a great breakdown, and I'm probably going to bet that. So let's go. The one game I did bet, and it's actually dropped now. I got it at 8.5, but it's at 7.5 right now. I think it's still good money, man. The Pelicanos, you got a graphic for that? If you do, you should, because that was one of the only 2 fucking graphics I want to talk about. The Knicks and the Pelicans. All right, the Knicks. I mean, come on, man. That game, you've seen it. I was on the Knicks plus 2.5 against Minnesota. They put everything into that, man. They rallying around Cat. There's 2 teams. There's one team that likes the new teammate, and then there's a team that's not really feeling it, right? But Cat is so fucking efficient right now. And he's rebounding, as LJ has talked about. He's literally fucking shooting damn near 45% from the 3-point line. He makes all his free throws. He's shooting. I mean, right now, Cat is playing out of his fucking mind. All right, so I just believe they put in a lot of energy in that game against Minnesota, and it showed. I mean, they're up by fucking 30 points. Now they celebrate. They in chill mode, kind of a letdown mode, I believe, in Bourbon Street, in my opinion. I think the Pelicans are live to win the game, ladies and gentlemen. They just get blown out recently. They got some guys back in the lineup. Would like to have BI out there, but we do got Murray, we do got McCollum, we got Trey Murphy, we got Herb Jones, guys that can defend on the perimeter, knock down open shots, and really Murray's capable of going off. And we know McCollum as long as he can knock down some open shots. So I like the Pelicanos a lot here in this basketball game. It's more of a situational spot, fading the Knicks after a huge win, and then having some time to kind of relax there in Bourbon Street. So Pelicanos plus, if you can get to 8, it's still probably out there. I got an 8.5, also a 7.5 at other places. So be sure to lock in there on the Pelicanos. How do you feel about that one, One Time?
I definitely like the look on this one, giving me 8 points. I mean, this Pelicans team, I mean, they've got some guys over there that can put the ball in the hoop. You know what I mean? They've got a talented roster. They've been hurt pretty much all season long. They've got a good head coach, in my opinion. I definitely like the points here. And you mentioned it, Knicks coming off an emotional, huge win against Minnesota. 8 points might be a little bit too much for me to lay here with the Knicks. I would only go towards the Pelicans in this spot.
Yeah, man. It's these grimy ass basketball teams you got to take advantage of on the weekends. In my where Zion held not the game. Yeah. Shout out to our guy Lucky Power. Fuck Zion. Fuck Zion's ass. LJ, talk to me, my man.
Yeah, man, the Knicks should handle business, bro. I mean, I don't see the Pelicans putting up any type of resistance. The roster is shaky. They're trying to get players back healthy as well. So Knicks are rolling, man. They already won that trade to me, because Karl Anthony Towns may put them guys over into the finals. If all things work out for them staying healthy, these guys can easily make the finals. So Eastern Conference Finals for sure versus Boston, I can see. That is a divisional game too. So I think it's going to come down to those 2 teams at the end of the day in the East. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Knicks, I definitely would bet the Knicks today if I had to.
He's liking the Knicks here. How about you, Cons Clips? If you don't got no action in this game, but how are we feeling?
I would be on the Knicks first half. I looked at it pretty tough, but I didn't move on it.
Yeah, man. I just feel like I just feel like, you get Pelicanos off a 20-point L. They got guys out there, man. The Knicks, I don't think the Knicks care too much about this game. Plus, they got to go to Toronto next, so we shall see. But it's ugly. It's ugly. But on these weekends, I honestly prefer the more ugly teams in the NBA, to be quite honest with you. Sacramento, there's a reason why they're laying 6, in my opinion, on the fucking weekend. Come on, man. They're laying 6 against the Lakers. Like, that number to me speaks for itself. Obviously, I do think the Lakers are a better team, but it's just the way it works. You know what I mean? Like, De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis should eat, in my opinion, tonight. But one of us will be wrong, one of us will be right in that fact, or two of us will be right, one of us will be wrong, or you know what the fuck I mean. Troy Torrance, let's talk about it. Houston, Kansas City, LJ. What you think, bro? What are we thinking? Are you on the Houston Texans today?
I took the first half plus the 2.5, but I'm on the under full game because I just believe Kansas City will win the game at the end of the day. They got the better team, in my opinion, for as the quarterback, because we can't protect CJ. So if we can't run the ball and establish some type of offense to where CJ can stay on the field and convert third downs, we're not going to have a chance. And Kansas City is good at that, controlling the other teams, possessions. And if Kansas City get a lead, they're going to sit on the lead, But I don't know how effective Patrick Mahomes is going to be with that high ankle sprain. We have a good defense. We can get after the quarterback. So if we can get to Mahomes and rattle him and possibly hurt him to get him out the game, and then Carson Wentz has to come in, it'll be a different story. But, that has to happen for me to have faith that the Texans come into Arrowhead and win this game. So they don't play good in the second half, as we know. So I'm just going to stick to the trend me and Marley talked about last night. First half with the Texans is like 12-1 against the spread. So might as well just keep riding that. But for us, a full game, I expect the game to go under, simply because the Texans are 10-4 to the under on the season, and Kansas City is 20-6 to the under at home since 2022. So those things correlate to me having a low-scoring game. But like I said, it just depends on how healthy Patrick Mahomes is. If he goes out this game and our defense is wrecking, then yeah, we have a chance to pull it off. But I'm not going to take that chance going into the game. I'm just going to trust the fact that the Texans play hard in the first half, and we'll see what happens in the second half.
Shout out to my dude, just my 2 cents in the chat, man. Good to see you in here. Everyone in the chat, man. Thank you guys that are still rocking with us. Hit the like, share this if you haven't yet. Let people run it back. We got so much action. We giving out so many bets. I've written down most of it, and we're all going to
have you got action in the NFL?
I mean, no. Well, I got plenty of bets, dude. I got plenty of bets.
Wine time. Anything in this one?
Nothing in these NFL games for me so far. Got a big game coming up here in college football, though, in SMU. So I'm excited for this one right here, man. Heavily invested.
Wine time locked in, man. Don't ask him nothing else except
that's how I'm gonna be for TCU.
I've been to LJ to the funny. I've just been talking with so many people about this game all week too, and I've gotten so many people on this game. So not just for me, just for like,
bro,
it's a big game.
So many people have been texting me for today, just on like, oh, bets, like my fucking dad's friends and people like that, and they don't bet small, and it stresses me, dude, when those people take it. It's enough when I take it and it's my money, and then when I know like other people are taking it that I gotta fucking see over this holiday fucking time period,
right?
Like, and it's the first year of this format, so it's a lot of anticipation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it.
Dutch, I got some free money in that game.
Let's talk about it, my man.
Nico Collins, anytime touchdown. I think it was either plus 155 or plus 165. Big physical receiver. I've been giving this out, been cashing it. That's free money. Travis Kelce receptions at 5.5 plus 104. Free money.
Fairburn over 1.5 field goals.
Oh, yeah.
Games.
They're juiced. I played both kickers props. I parlayed both of them over 1.5. But yeah,
I can dig it.
Again, free money.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I like that. I think when it comes to this game, I disagree a little bit. I think with with the Texans' love, I'm not mad at that first half because I think the Chiefs can be on. I just don't think that Texans are that good of a football team. I think C.J. Stroud's having a subpar year, and LJ hit on it. Like, they can't protect this motherfucker. They're gonna get to him in Arrowhead. I do believe. Mixon, has had a great year. They're a little banged up. They've had injuries throughout, but they're 3-3 the last 6 games with losses to like the Jets, I believe, and the Titans, and the Lions. We'll give them the Lions, but you lose to the Jets and Titans, and you're going to go into Arrowhead and beat them. Get the fuck out of here, man. I like the Chiefs here -3. I'm not going to overthink this. They can run the fucking ball with Pacheco and Hunt. If Mahomes is good enough to practice fucking on Tuesday, you don't think he's good to rock and roll on Sunday? And a lot of people talking, and I love Josh Allen, and I love, he's my guy, and I love all these quarterbacks, and Lamar's a stud. But, people are forgetting how good Patrick Mahomes is. We'll see it today. And and there's levels to it. And Andy Reid is on a whole motherfucking another level when it comes to the X's and O's, especially on the offensive side of the football. We'll see that today, too. There's only one Andy Reid in this league, and there's a reason why he continues to win fucking Super Bowls. Him and Patrick Mahomes will make easy work out of this Houston Texans secondary, in my opinion. So I'm laying the 3. It's good money. Let's go to the second one here, and we're going to slide up out of here. We'll go over best bets. It's a big game. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Nothing from wine time. LJ, you got action on this one?
Yeah, I lean the over, man. I haven't took it because I want to see what happens with the Texans and Chiefs game. If I get some money in that game, I'm going to throw some on the over. Baltimore is the best over team in the league. I think they're 11-1 to the over, in my opinion. And I just believe the fact of how they lost to Pittsburgh the last game, it's hard to beat a team twice, as we know, especially in the division. And I believe Lamar Jackson is still trying to go after that MVP. He's probably doing it silently. He's probably not going to talk about it a lot, but he still wants to prove that he's the top, one of the top quarterbacks in the AFC. And everybody's getting this Buffalo love with Josh Allen. I understand it, but Ravens beat Buffalo earlier in the season, beat them bad too. So if these teams happily to play again in the playoffs, I think Ravens will roll them again, just to be honest with you. But for this game, I just think the Steelers are overmatched. Russell Wilson, he likes to chunk plays a lot. He doesn't really run down the field like time of possession because they run the ball, but it's kind of stagnant. I don't like the Steelers offense too much without Pickens in the game as well. So I believe the Ravens will control that, keep Russell Wilson them off the field, limit their possessions. Ravens run the ball. And Lamar Jackson's had 24 touchdowns since week 7. So I see he continues that, 2 touchdowns, and I believe the Ravens win this game. But officially, I'm going to take the over. Just like I said, I haven't bet it yet, but it's going to likely be on my card. Take the over.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I think there's levels to it. I think Lamar Jackson's on a whole nother level than whatever the fuck they got going on. Hiking the ball in Pittsburgh, whether it be Justin Fields or, of course, Russell Wilson. So, and Russell Wilson had the bird jacket on, like a bird hunting jacket. This motherfucker about to get. Hey, man. I know TJ Watt's a stud. Hold on to that football, Lamar. It ain't a loaf of bread. Hold that bitch tight. And I think they run away with this one. They already lost to Pittsburgh. And these rivalry games kind of bounce back a little bit, but I think Lamar's on the peaking up right now. And we need some solid secondary play out of Baltimore, but Russell can help that out a lot as well. So I like Baltimore a lot here. Colin, you got anything on this one, my man?
Absolutely. I have Baltimore double result. I didn't realize we were talking football. I don't have the odds for that. I want to say it was like plus 130. Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown. Lamar's been finding Mark Andrews the past few weeks in the end zone. That was plus 150, I do believe. And Rashad Bateman plus 200 anytime touchdown. Bateman's out there today. It's a little bit of a longer shot, but I think it has a chance of cashing. And then something else that I've been betting, I think the past 6 weeks, is Zay Flowers receiving yards. They moved it up a little bit this week. It's been sitting around 55 the past few weeks. Today it's up to 62.5, but I think he gets there. He's the one that Lamar uses to stretch the field. He tries to find Zay Flowers most of the time on the deeper routes. So I think he gets there. Zay Flowers over 62.5 receiving yards.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We broke it down like a
Yeah.
motherfucking pound. Cab,
Speaking of
take it
ladies
away.
and gentlemen, man, everybody in the chat, we got just over 140 people rocking with us, 300 or so if you're on X. And if you are on X, jump over to Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. Get in there, subscribe to Pub Sports Radio. Check out all the stuff we got going on because there's tons of stuff on the channel. But Dutch, starting 5, and we brought Kong in here as a 6-man, just to bring the heat, man. We have unloaded today, absolutely unloaded. So shout out to you guys. We're about to recap everything. Got my guy Kenny Can coming in. What are you clapping at? What happened first? Look at Wine Time smiling.
Yeah. So Drew Aller had a wide open receiver there for the first down, and he kind of did a shovel pass, and it was incomplete.
They're punting the football. So nice stop by SMU early here. Let's see if they can't put together a solid drive. I like this Jennings quarterback. Penn State had trouble with Oregon's speed.
Jennings is nice. I think a lot of people are gonna see him today and be like, "Wow, who the hell is this kid going into next season?" I think he's gonna have the game of his life today.
It's crazy. He was the backup to start this shit.
I know. Preston Stone, a guy that was potentially going to go to the NFL, now he's hitting the portal. I wonder where he's going to go. And he's actually, unlike Penn State's backup quarterback, he actually stayed with the team through this run. So if Jennings does go down, they have a reliable backup in this spot.
I don't like how long Drew Aller had in the pocket there. He had a lot of time to look downfield.
Yeah, that's where I'm worried about.
TNT Kongs?
In the trenches.
I think I'm watching it. Oh shit!
Right, Sphere. I was about to say, welcome to the SMU
TBS
playoff live bet screen. We have now transitioned.
Yeah, fuck that. Cab, take us.
It's on 3 channels.
Gotcha.
It's on 3 channels.
I got it right now.
You cannot fucking not find it.
Let's recap, everybody. Let's recap. We'll recap the parlays. Dutch, you got the best bet parlay. I got the cream of the crop parlay. Let's all recap. Starting off the top. Kong, hit it. And you don't worry about recapping the NFL, just the basketball for this. If anybody wants the NFL, they can go run it back.
Milwaukee winning at the end of every quarter, minus 112. One of my more confident bets in the NBA. I'm on Milwaukee first half, minus 7.5, minus 106. I'm on the Lakers plus 6. I think it was minus 110. And I'm on LeBron James over 8 rebounds. 8+ rebounds, minus 110. Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody in the chat, hit the like button. Love you guys. Good to see y'all again. Starting to feel better. Hopefully I can start popping up a little bit more. But Merry Christmas to you and your families. Love you guys.
Hell yeah. Much love, Kong.
Good shit, Kongs.
Yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. LJ, you want? I guess I can pop you off if you want, Kong, or you can sit it.
I'll ride out. Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right, bro. Take it easy. Shout out to our guy Kongs. LJ, you wanna recap through it?
Yeah, best bet NBA. I have the Hawks and Memphis over 242, and my best prop bet of the days in that New York and Pelicans game. We have Karl Anthony Towns over 13.5 rebounds. And those are my 2 bets, my friend. Plus, I have the under Texans and Chiefs under 42.5. I'll give that out as well. Yep. That'll be a best NFL bet of the day. So those are my 3 best bets for the day.
Hey, looking for another trade ball coming off a 3-0 week 1 on the show. Man. Much love, LJ. Appreciate you doing this with us, bro. Seriously, I love it. It's great when you can be there on Mondays. So it's nice to have something on Saturdays where you can make it. Look at my guy Big Show in the chat, man. Good to see Big Show. He said, comment about best show, man. Much love. Speaking of best show, the Locker Room podcast, man, you guys are just absolutely killing it. Every Tuesday night right here on Pub Sports Radio, and talk about something that's got shelf life, like through the week for the weekend. If you guys haven't been tuning in, please go tune in. Like I said, subscribe to Pub Sports Radio. It's good shit. Wine time, really quick. Recap yours for us, and then Dutch and I'll hit the parlays, and we're gonna.
Guys. I'm on the Golden State Warriors plus 130 on the money line. I'm on the Kings minus 6, minus 110. I'm on De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points, minus 120. And then I'm also on Iowa money line minus 115.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. I'll hit Ski Dutch for everybody really quick. He had Chicago State. I don't remember the number. ATS full game. And then he had Houston first half ATS. And then he also had the under as his best bet in the NBA in the Lakers game.
Big play coming up here, guys. Sorry to interrupt. 4th and 1 coming up here for SMU on Penn State's 19-yard line. Are they going to kick it or go for it? Here's the question. I think you go for it. We'll see what happens right here.
Their own 19-yard line?
They're on Penn State's 19.
They're on Penn State already.
Yeah.
Oh,
SMU's on the 19, but it's 4th and 1 right now, so we'll see.
Man, crazy.
Big shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone on the panel. The best bets, we got over 242 in the Memphis Atlanta game. What would be your best bet on the card today? Is it SMU already?
SMU's by far my best bet on the board right now. Other than that, I would say the Kings -6 tonight.
All right. And for you, Daby Cab?
Shout out to our guy, Markel. Just go ahead and put, or if we're keeping it basketball, I guess put the Memphis game, but it's about to start. I was going to say Tennessee and college football. If it doesn't matter, if it's just best bet.
Best bet, you know what I mean? Honestly, my best bet today would be the Chiefs.
Yeah, go Tennessee in college football. Just take
Tennessee college football piece for me. Best bet for Ski was under in the Lakers game, in the Lakers Sacramento game under. And so we got and then of course the cream of the prop parlay. We give that to you as well. So be sure to follow us on Twitter, each and every one of us. Wine time. Talk to the people, my guy.
Yeah, man. Thanks for always having me, fellas. Appreciate you guys, man. It's fun doing this with you guys always. Let's get this cash today, boys. I'm excited to watch these games today. We got a lot of action going on. Cheers to everyone on the panel. Great being here with you guys, man. Happy holidays to you guys, everyone in the chat, man. Hope everyone's spending time with their fam and cashing some bets this time of year, man. We need that extra cash, right? So, yeah, cheers to you guys. Looking forward to doing this on Saturdays with you guys, man. Let's get this cash.
Yes, sir.
LJ, let everybody know where they can find you at, man. And if you guys haven't, I was tuned in yesterday with you and Marley, man. You got to be following all the people we bring on here. If you're not following everybody, you are missing out. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, buddies. At LJ Sports Media on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, like y'all said. YouTube, LJ from Houston Rivalries podcast right now. Like Dab just said, we did a video last night. I will be doing my prop show early in the morning, Sunday morning, giving out my best props for the NFL slate. And of course, man, appreciate y'all for letting me come on here on Saturdays, man. You know, big games today. A lot of money to be made, man. So y'all just kick back. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy the holidays, man. And let's get paid.
Beautiful. Dutch, you recapped your bets. I told you guys UCLA full game, Memphis full game. I took a half unit bet on both first halves there on the money line. Also, and then I got the parlay, Kentucky first half money line, and then I put Auburn first half money line. Put that together, you're going to get -116 right there. The cream of the prop parlay, we've already gone over that, Dutch. So I think we're good, Dutch. If you want to wrap it up.
Man, I'm on the Pelicanos, man. It's grimy. It's like Grinchy. It's Grinchy type season, all right? It's the Pelicanos +8. Fuck it, all right? I know everyone in the chat talking how bad they are. They going to cover the motherfucking game. Fuck around and might even beat the Knicks tonight. But Knicks are a solid team, but just not today. Believe that. Chiefs -3 is by far the best look on the card for me. And then, of course, I am on the Sacramento Kings with our guy Wine Time -6 as well. So let's get to the window. Be sure to show some love. Hit the like if you haven't. Drop a comment below in the algorithm, anything like that. Come back. If you missed some of the part of it, you come back, watch it later. We got a lot of props, a lot of college basketball, NFL, a little bit of everything on All About the Hoops, the starting five. We appreciate everyone that vibes with us. Until next Saturday, y'all know the vibes.
Stay high.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Hey, is this real? Yo, I'm in here, man. There must be a